Hello, I'm Michelle Redlinger, Executive Director of the Washington Chamber of Commerce. 2022 was a year of returning to normal and celebrating our community. During this time, I was honored to be selected as the chair of the Iowa Association of Chambers of Commerce. As the 56th largest populated city in Iowa, Washington sits right between urban and rural communities. While many can be forgotten in this middle child scenario, I'm proud to share that compared to the concerns many are facing across the state, Washington is thriving and positioned for success. We are living in a new world where business conversations circulate around the need for housing, childcare, supply chains, and advanced technology. We are learning how to adapt and work more efficiently, while employees are struggling to find the balance between work and life. Organizations that survive on volunteers are struggling to keep their momentum, relying on a core group of individuals who consistently say yes to any task. With the opportunity to work with various leaders across the state, it's evident that there's no simple solution to these challenges. And yet here we are, gathering together in celebration of our growth. I subliminally ask myself questions all the time. Does what I do matter? Am I serving in a way to move us all forward? And of course, the Iowa question that we all quietly ask ourselves in one way or another, if we build it, will they come? And to that question, I can confidently confirm that the answer is yes, because all of you serve as evidence. What we are building in this community really does matter, and I believe that by continuing to invest in our region, people will come from near and far. I get the pleasure to work with and represent all of you, and I sometimes get to be privy to information about your future growth and ideas. I also get a chance to reminisce and celebrate our past. So in that notion, let me recap a few highlights that the Chamber was proud to be a part of last year. In June, we were excited to kick off the summer with traditional community events like the 3-day Summer Classic, which included the 75th anniversary of Ridiculous Day. To give you context into 1947, the Chamber was only a dozen years old at the time. The UP Home was founded, and Don Rada had just grown the tallest cornstalk in the world. Ridiculous Day started as an event intended to relieve the downtown retailers of excess inventory, and the tradition continues today. To celebrate this achievement, we recognize pioneers like our Ridiculous Day Grand Marshal, Betty Ozencup, who was there to lead the way and represent the popular Ozencup drugstore. In July, the Iowa Department of Cultural Affairs declared Washington as one of Iowa's great places after a 2-year application process. This designation is recognition of our community's dedication to the arts, culture, and growth. It is proof that we are all committed to evolving with the times and transforming our town and businesses to meet modern-day needs. This designation will help us hone our vision for the sustainable development of our cultural assets while generating new economic opportunities. In early fall, state and local officials gathered to celebrate the completion of the new Meet in Washington mural, which was won by competing in a statewide Iowans Unite competition. This mural represents the strong collaborative spirit of Washington and community pride. Each letter in this mural represents a part of the community that, when united, makes us indestructible. W, home to the State Theater, or as we like to brag, the oldest continuously operating movie theater in the world. A, the Kewash Trail, an example of the innovative spirit in our community to transform an abandoned railroad line into a beautiful trail that shows we invest in our parks, we preserve nature, and we are active. S, a Latin dancer from the Latino Festival, showing how we support and celebrate the diverse communities and backgrounds that call Washington their home. H, a nod to our innovative agricultural industries, recognizing the strength and leadership we have across the nation as being the top pork-producing county across the state and leading Iowa as the #1 top pork-producing state. I, the rocket slide, a timeless tradition that has been preserved for families to enjoy in both the past and present. N, a musical performance, which can be found in smaller venues like restaurants, but also in our multiple performance theaters, which highlights Washington's top-of-the-line facilities and continual investment in the arts, music, and theater scenes. G, oh, the countryside. What would Washington be without our rolling fields of corn and soybean and the investments that our multi-generational farmers make into our community? T, the barn quilts. You can't miss these colorful quilts that dot the roads between the beautiful fields in which Washington can proudly boast as the barn quilt capital of Iowa. Oh, the beautiful, majestic Centennial Fountain, which was constructed and dedicated in 1939 for Washington's centennial celebration. It is the only one of its type in the continental U.S. and unique due to its multicolored light show and various water patterns. Now over 80 years old, it continues to be an icon and heartbeat of the community. N, the Washington County Courthouse, the unifying building across the county that is an excellent example of Victorian Romanesque architecture and whose clock tower bells ring across the community every hour. The story of small businesses and their vast and tangible impacts on communities can only truly be told by their residents, stated the director of the IEDA and IFA, Debbie Durham. I congratulate Washington for doing just that, and it is my hope that all who pass by the mural will recognize the immense appreciation that exists for small businesses who are a pillar of this thriving community. I too feel the same sense of pride and honor to be considered a Washingtonian. It's obvious how much we support each other, not only in dollars and cents, but in the intangible impact you all make to the community. The formula for how we all make it work is a bit more elusive. Yet the evidence is here when we take a step back and see how far we have come, and when we look forward and dream of our future. I've had the privilege of knowing many of your business stories, your families, and your reasons for investing in Washington. It is awesome, in the true sense of the word, to comprehend the enormity of it all. It has been a pleasure to represent this great community across the state in 2022, and after experiencing this bird's eye view, I want all of you in our community to know how incredible you are. Keep supporting each other, keep growing and persevering, and if the Chamber can help you reach any of these goals, it would be our honor to walk alongside you.